Hi everyone, you're looking at my 2007 Pontiac Solstice GXP. I've been looking around the internet and I've got a little problem I'm going to try and work on here, or I'm going to work on. What's happening is my signal switch right here, when I turn left, will not return on its own. So we're going to replace it. I've got a new switch over here, ready to go. You can see the part number on the side there. And the tools we're going to need are a small screwdriver, an extension, a 13mm socket, a 10mm socket, and a 7mm nut driver. So we'll show you what we're going to do. Might as well grab the tools and bring them with us. So what we need to do is we're going to remove this upper cowling right here. And we're going to remove this lower one right here. Next, this one will come off. And you can see here there's a metal plate that'll have to also come off. Because what's going to happen is the steering wheel, for it to clear, for the switch to come out, I'm going to have to drop the steering wheel all the way down to the seat. Okay. The first order of business is with our 7mm. We've got one, two, 3 bolts here we have to pull out. And then the rest of this cowling will just, it'll pop apart. The top part will pop off, and the bottom part will come out. You won't be able to get the top piece out until you drop the steering wheel down. So let me get that removed first and then we'll show you. Okay, as you can see here, I've taken the screws out of the bottom and I've separated the cowling. That one will come off, put it in here. And this top piece is going to have to come off eventually so you can get at the wiring in the back. But our next job is going to be, we have to remove these 2 screws. One there and one there. Again with our 7mm. I apologize not having a tripod or anything to hold the camera. One screw. You can see I had to drop this little flange right here down. Right here. And that enabled me to get this piece here out of the way. So now I've got to take these 4 bolts out here. Okay, I've dropped the metal cover out of the way now. And the next, we're going to go after these 2 bolts that hold the steering column up in place. I'll remove those. And now, as you can see with those 2 nuts removed, they were 13mm. I can now fish this upper cowling out of here, which will expose the wires that we need to disconnect here, here, and here. And then it's just a matter of a clip right here and another one on the bottom, and that will slide right out. And we'll show you how to disconnect the wiring. And the wiring's off. The top one is just a little tab on the side here that you have to push in. The bottom one is a little black tab I use the screwdriver for, just to move it out of the way here, and that'll pop off. So now we just push that tab down, go underneath, push the opposite tab up. Let me get some light on this. Like so. And here we go, as slick as you please. You pull it down a little bit and out she comes. We get our new one. They look the same in all other respects. We're going to slide this one in. There you go, new one's in. We hook our wires back up. Bottom one first, top one second. And we go in reverse. I'm gonna mount the steering wheel back up in here, like so. And bolt her back together. So one tool I failed to mention earlier is this. Before you can take this piece off, you have to pull this plastic one down here, and it's held in by these compression buttons. And you can actually buy a special tool to take those out. All I did is I grabbed a pair of wire crimps, which work just as well, slipped them in behind, got in there, and was able to pry them down. And a lot of times it's tough to get these out without damaging them, but you can see that little set of crimps did a good job. So I'll get this back up in place, take it for a test drive before I finish off putting the rest of the cowling in, make sure it's all working right. Okay, all done. We've got all the inserts and cowling back in, took it out for a test drive, and it's working perfect now. Of course, this procedure is also the exact same if you have to change the wiper switch on the other side. Hey, thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed it, and good luck with your Solstice.